chicken soup. Brisket.
Mm.
Brisket, chicken soup. I love lamb chops. And I love steak. Oh, I love lamb chops.
This was your mom's favorite.
Baked potatoes. Baked potatoes with butter and sour cream.
Do you have any
Spaghetti.
of the recipes?
They're all in my head, I'm sorry. Dee might have a box of them at home.
Okay.
They're in a brown box at home.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would love to get some of those. I like cooking. So.
They're in a brown box at home.
Okay, cool. And then I said if you have a fun story you want to share about yourself or just anything else.
I rode a boy's bike that my father bought for $5 from his boss's son. I used to have to get on the curb to get on it, then I learned how to throw my leg over. That's my fun story. My best friend was Dee Dee, and I was mean and Dee Dee was kind, and Dee Dee told people that if she went somewhere that I had to come with her.
Dee Dee Natker, right? Was it Natker?
It was Shapiro when we were kids.
Okay.
And Nassiter is...
No, not Nassiter. Natker. I was thinking that's not the right name.
Dee Dee Shapiro.
Okay, and then that was pretty much it for those questions. But I would also love if you have any fun stories you want to share about my dad.
Gary?
Yeah.
Gary was a very strange child. Gary spent a lot of time with his fish tank light on. When you turn the light on in his bedroom, the fish tank lit up, not a light. Seriously. When you turn the light on in the bedroom, the fish tank lit up. He would sit, and now I understand because of I've come to understand what outside influences do to you. He would study in his closet. He would go in his closet and close the door and study, and we'd open the door and there'd be Gary studying. He said to me one day, I said, I need to go to school. The school called and said I had to come and meet with the teacher. And he said to me, my teacher is the best dressed teacher in the school. She always looks beautiful. He forgot to mention she was of color. The thought never occurred to him to say that she was a different color than all the other teachers in the school. Never occurred to him, no prejudice. So I raised my children without prejudice. Just don't like mean people.
Mm-hmm.
That was it.
I like that, the fish tank. That's funny.
Turn the light on, the fish tank lit up. Okay.
Do you remember when the FBI came to your house?
Oh, we opened up the door. I opened up the front. The doorbell rang. And I opened up the door. And this big guy goes, "We're with the FBI." I went, "Why are you here?" And they went, "Because Gary broke into a system in Chicago."
Well, I think they said your husband broke in, and you're like, no, that's my
husband's
16-year-old
lucky he
son.
could dial the phone.
Yeah.
Yeah, your husband broke into a secret system in the city. I don't remember what it was, but the FBI came to the house, these big guys with their gray flannel suits and their badges. And your husband, I said, my husband is not capable of even dialing the phone. So what did my son do? Well, he broke into this system and...
He got like free calls. Like long distance used to be,
Yeah.
You had to pay for it, but he got it for free. And he used to go into all the trunk lines at the radio stations. And when they would say like, caller number 10 gets a free cruise or whatever, he would go and he would be caller number 1, 4, 7, 9, and 10 because he had like a back way to get in there.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
He was a smart guy.
I didn't think so. Go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, that was all my questions. Did you have anything?
Any other stories about Gary?
He was an adventurer. I loved learning from him.
What kind of things did he teach you?
Kindness. Fish tanks.
He was very creative.
Yeah. not to be prejudiced, not to care about people's color. He loved everybody. He just loved everybody.
I can see that theme throughout our family. And that I see how that stuck with you.
Yeah.
Even though there were
my father was like that. I mean, here was this man who made very little money, and they closed the city when he died because everybody loved him. And they only loved him because he was kind.
Yeah, it's not about the money.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not about money. It's how you treat people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Anything else that you want to share for now?
That I'm lucky to have you in my life. And I adore her. I have adored her from this first time I met her. Didn't I?
Yes,
I loved
you
her
did.
from the first time I met you.
Yep, and I loved you too. And I still do.
Oh my God.
And I love you.
See how blessed I am? Not bad for a crazy old lady.
We're all blessed to have each other.
Yeah.
Aren't we? And appreciate it. That's the best part, is that we appreciate it. Because I know people that don't appreciate their families.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for sharing about my family with me and your family.
And I remember how kind you were to welcome Scott into our family and Brett, and just, I mean, you're so kind and loving.
Thank you. And I learned that from my father, not my mother. I mean, my mother literally told me, hate women. Hate them. Never trust them. She lied.
Yeah.
She lied. God. Come in.
You
What do you want? What do you
Party time?